Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to go over the story of how I built my very own sports car. I started with an image of a Lamborghini Aventador and started putting the pieces together. In the beginning, I wanted to build a sports car with an interior, but after realizing the size of the blocks compared to the wheels I wanted to use, I decided it was going to be an all exterior build. I started work on the front of the car because that's what I thought would be the most fun and challenging. I had no idea what I was doing, and trying to make smooth shapes with only wedge blocks was not helping. I spent some time trying to figure out how I could use piston and hinge glitches to make the lines work better, and eventually came to something I liked. Next on the chopping block was the roof. Here's where it started to take a turn away from a Lamborghini and more into something of my own. The limited amount of angles I could use, the nose ended up being larger than the Lamborghini, making it look a little more front heavy like a Porsche. Using a piston to bring down the roof allowed me to keep a low profile on the car as well as fit in some nice wheel wells. A bit of testing under my belt, I moved on to the rear end of the car. I was still using the photo of the Aventador to build, and it allowed me to come up with a sporty back end. After working on the back, I started to see the car close to completion, and I went back to parts that I missed. With that, I decided to start switching up tires and make details I could imagine on the built body. A detail I was not liking at this point was the ride height. There was no good balance between the tires popping through the hood of the car and the car being too high off the ground. I settled on a higher ride height, taking into consideration the small bumps and whatnot that are often buggy in trail makers. There were two final changes I made. The first being changing go-kart seats for jetpack seats lying down. This allowed the player head to not stick out of the roof, which just looked ridiculous. The second change was an active air brake and spoiler. I thought it looked cool and added a bit of functionality to the car. Okay, now that we have done that, why don't we take it for a quick lap around this track? 3, 2, 1, let's go.